It's day 4 of our trip in the Lake District National Park, and this morning we've come to another iconic location, Blea Tarn. And just before we started filming video, the tarn itself was lovely and still, but now there's just a little bit of a breeze going across it, and it's just disturbed the reflection. So I've got some reflection shots, and we've started in the most famous composition that everybody takes, using this fence line in here, out towards the trees on the left, and then the Langdale Pikes in the background. So we've not just come here to take this shot today, though. We're going to explore around the tarn and see what other compositions we can find. We have got some cows who are bathing on the right hand side of the tarn. They're also causing some ripples, bless them. They're having their morning dip. So we're going to just get a few more compositions here. Hopefully the water will settle back down and we'll get those nice reflections again. If not, we'll do what we did on previous days. We'll put the 10 stopper on and we'll make the water as still as possible. Okay, I'm using these rocks for this next composition, so I'm trying to use the rocks as a leading line out into the tarn. We're on vertical orientation or portrait orientation, whichever way you want to call it. And so we've got the rocks in the foreground, out to the tree and the Langdale Pikes. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing even more now, so we've completely lost the reflection in the water. But it's a nice day, it's warm. The sun at the moment's not too harsh, so we've got some nice gentle light on the landscape. Okay, for this first shot I was quite high up. Now I'm going to lower the tripod down and see what the difference makes from the lower angle of the same shot. I think going lower down makes a better shot actually. We can compare the two and see what you think. Okay, we're going to go back to landscape format now for this next shot, and we're going to have the Langdale Pikes in the right hand side. We're going to have the trees, and then we're going to have these rocks in the water just at the side of the fence there. I'm just going to take another one here. Yeah, this is one to take. I'm focusing on the rocks in the foreground because I want them in focus. So we're switching into live view. And moving the focus marker onto the first rock and making sure that that is pin perfect, really sharp. It's a pity we've lost the reflection, but it's not the end of the world, is it? It could be raining, it could be like thunderstorms, it could be hailing. So yeah, I'm going to do a vertical as well. And the vertical might look better actually. Let's have a look. Oh, the sheep are up now. God, I bet they'll be in the water soon, having their morning dip. Whilst we're on the subject of sheep, when you're driving round the Lake District, particularly on the smaller roads, please take care, because yesterday when we were driving round and the day before, there were sheep everywhere, and one that had got knocked over clearly by a car driving too fast. So you do need to take extra care, not just for the sheep, for the oncoming vehicles that's flying round the corners in the opposite direction. So just take care. It's a nice place, it's a relaxing place, there's no need to rush round. Unless you're trying to get to the next composition. This is the dawn chorus. We've got birds, sheep and ducks. So I'm using the fence here on the right hand side. We've got some rocks in the water. We've got this little stalks of grass that's a little bit, not sure about the stalks of grass, but there's not a lot I can do with that. And then we've got the same view into the background. In this first shot though, I can just reviewing my composition, I can see I need to raise a tripod because I've got the top of the fence line just cutting into the landscape. So we'll just make a tripod adjustment. Good. Just doing vertical shot now. I think that might look better. You might have to crop it a little, but I don't know whether it's worth going over this way a little bit. Maybe to get more of the fence in. Let's see what we've got. Let's just try up on this this mound here. Let's try and get the tripod level-ish. It's going to have to be landscape format for this. I lost a little bit of light now. Maybe not so good further around. Maybe there's a certain point that's just right for the composition. Not so keen on that one. Let's we're going to zoom right in now on the landscape. and just lose the just a straightforward shot of the landscape. We're going to focus on the tree on the left hand side there. We're at f11. That tree is super sharp. Just a shot of the landscape, which will be a crop. It's okay. Right, I think we're done here at this the iconic compositions. So now we're going to do a little bit of exploring. I think I need to go back to the car to get my hat first, because I've already got slightly burnt forehead. So yeah, I'm going to get back to the car and then we'll go and find some more interesting compositions in this area. Okay, I've got another composition here, and I've got the camera quite high up because I'm trying to separate the rocks from the reflection in the water. And so I've got rocks in the foreground, we've got the tree just above the rocks, and then we've got the landscape vista on the right hand side. I took a shot at 70mm as well, just to get close in on the tree and the mountain. Got reflection now in the Tarn, so it's really calmed down this side. Now we're getting some nice reflections now at the base of the composition. I think I'm going to move back a little. tripod up there before I climb up. We've got a nice rock there in the foreground, so that might appear in the shot. Right, this looks promising down here. It's a bit slippy though. So, let's see how promising it is. What's through there? Do you know, it's all about exploration, this is. When you've not been to a place before, it's, yes. It's exploration and finding different compositions. And we have one here, just to see how muddy this is. Ooh, it's very muddy and it goes down, so we're not going any further. I need to find somewhere stable for the tripod because that's also going to sink. So that's nice and stable, it's not very level. That's better. Okay, so we've come to this corner of the tarn and the water's still here, so it is giving a reflection. We've got grass in the tarn, we've got a white rock in the foreground, and then we've got the mountains in the background there. And I like that. I like the contrast of the white rock with the reflection in the water and the greens. We just need to wait till the sun lights up this side of the landscape, so we'll just have a wait till the cloud moves a little. And that's, we're getting a really nice reflection. I think I'm going to change to portrait mode. Ouch, I think I've just been bit by something. Yeah, this tree's in the way here, so we just need to tweak that a little. In fact, I might need to come back to here. That's better, we can obscure the tree now. I'm tilting the camera down so I can get some nice reflection in the water. So let's check focus again. This is a gorgeous day here. There's much more worth exploring than just the classic iconic composition. Right, we're in some very boggy ground at the minute. And we've got this, there's a white log in front of us and another part of a dead tree there. We've got some water to the right with rocks, and then we've got the pikes behind in the distance. This cries out for, we're in landscape at the minute, but this cries out for portrait orientation. So we'll flip to portrait and we'll come a little bit this way into the boggy ground, and now we've moved that log round nicely in front of that, but we've lost some of the pikes in the background. So let's just make sure we're still in focus. We are. Just going to do, I'm going to do 2 exposures here one for the foreground because it's a little bit dark, and one for the background that's underexposed, because the background on the sky is quite light at the minute. So we just come down. So we're going to underexpose for that sky. It'd be much better being here, because then we've got the white log directly below the pikes. God, this ground is soft. That's better. Well, thank you for watching the video. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a like, making a comment, or sharing the video. And we'll end the video here on a slideshow. I'll see you later.